What's up, fish tube? Well, today we're going to do a little rescaping of the 30 gallon since it's sticking around a lot longer than I had originally had originally planned. We're going to change some stuff up in here. I did add some shrimp in here, just some culls from my yellow Neo tank. So they don't really have anywhere to hide out. So I'm going to make a nice rock pile or something in here for them, and maybe move some stuff around, trim some of these plants down and replant them, move them around, and just see what we can do. So let's, I'm going to pause you for now, and I'll get back to you in just a minute. So I think what we're going to do is we're going to start by taking out some of the rocks. Make sure there's no shrimps on there. I'll put that, take those out. Sorry guys. And I think we'll leave the driftwood for right now, but take this rock out here. Got some nice moss attached to it. That'll be okay. Take this chunk of moss too. It looks pretty nice. Okay. Alright, I'm going to get the rest of these out of here and we'll be back in just a second. And since we're making a mess, get yourself a floor towel. This is one of the best things you can have in your fish room. Clean up little messes, get a couple of them. You know, so now we're going to just start by pulling out all these plants because we're going to rearrange them, I think. Figure out some new places. Nice root structures on these. And look at those leaves. See, that's what I was talking about, how it gets almost like a pink. This is just Ludwigia. So, but look how nice that looks. We're going to pull all this stuff out. Get it in some water for now, and get back to you when I get all the plants pulled out. And we're also going to take this opportunity that I'm removing these plants to try to scoop up some more fry out of here and get them moved over. Well, I'll try that too. Alright, I'll see you in a few. Alright, got a bunch of those guppy fry out. There's still infinite fry in there, but it is what it is. We get what we can. Kitty helper today. Alright, so we're going to continue to pull some plants. I'm going to rinse some rocks to put in there, and I'll get right back to you. Alright, so there's before rinsing. They're pretty dusty. I mean, they're full of mud and stuff, so I'm going to rinse them off and get them rinsed, and I'll be right back. Check out that chocolate milk water. Alright, we're going to get this stirred up. I got one of these giant plastic spoons to mix it up, get that going. Guys, they're rinsed off. Be right back. Corey's are down there cleaning up shop, so I'm gonna let them go for a little while and see if they can get anything out of there they want to eat. And we're gonna put the rocks that I just washed down here, all of these river rocks. We're gonna put those into the back, and these I just got from Menards, just a big bag. It was like, I don't know, $4, something like that. A giant bag, 50-pound bag. So you can do a lot with these. Alright, I'm going to make a nice little rock pile for the shrimp, and we'll get back to you. Here's a quick checkup on the yellow shrimp, yellow Neos. I just fed them not too long ago, so they're all kind of clustered over here, grabbing some food. And alright, we'll be right back. Well, it's pretty cloudy in there, but you kind of get the picture there. So a nice big rock pile for the shrimp to be able to find somewhere to hide. They're still up here hiding on this intake sponge. So now I'm gonna do a little trimming, get some of these plants back inside here, and see what she looks like. See you in a minute. There we go. We got a bunch of it trimmed up. We got some new pieces cut out of it. I'm gonna get in there and just plant it, figure out what I want to do, what I want it to look like. I'm not sure what I'm gonna do over here. I think I'm gonna let the moss grow. I did stick the rocks and a couple chunks of moss I had back in there. So hopefully they'll like that. Alright, so there it is now. We'll see you in a minute. If it'll focus. There we go. See you in a minute. Alright, so we got those plants planted. We're going to toss in some flourish tabs. I can get them out of here. Whoop! Lost one underneath. That's not good. What do we got in there? I think there's another one. Come on. Get it over. I'm going to have to go fishing for that other one anyways. I'll be right back. Alright, so that's what we got left. We got 4. I'm going to go ahead and start putting them in over here. And we'll see how she goes. Definitely want to spread these out a little bit. There's lots of roots down in here. You want to get these down pretty far into the gravel. You want them to be down far enough where they're not going to, because once they get waterlogged, they turn into a big pile of mush. So, you know, plant them down pretty deep enough where these quarries aren't going to dig them up and stir up the mucky water. And one more, where, oh, maybe some of this hairgrass or microsort would like some. There you go. There we go. Alright, so we're going to get the water change stuff set up, and we're going to do one of those. Clear up this cloudy water, clean the filters. Be right back. Oh, these guys are all dripped in, so we're going to dump them into their new home here. And let's see. Can we get a picture? Not really. We'll try. Here they come. Anybody left? Anybody left? Anybody? Anybody? Nope. Nobody. There we go. There is a million guppies in this tank. If you don't believe me, come count. Take a screenshot right there. How many? I beg to guess there's over 100. Alright. Let's get back to the task at hand. We're getting this thing set back up. We get a water change in on it. But I think she's looking better. I feel like I need some more height over in this area, but I don't have anything that looks nice. I've tried a bunch of different rocks. I don't have any extra driftwood right now. I kind of wish I would have put that driftwood over there first and then made the rock pile next to it, but it is too late to go back now, and I'm not doing that. So we're going to hope that moss covers some of those rocks, and then we'll look at maybe some other plants we can stick over there. Maybe some Java fern. We need to purchase some more, and hopefully this microsort will keep growing and start carpeting along the front here. That would be very nice. Alright, so I'm going to get the water change stuff set up still, and I'll be back to you in a sec. Alright, we got my homemade python hook here. We're going to set that up. I just got a little intake sponge shoved over the end so I don't suck up any babies. Just get that on there and let her do her job. See you in a few. And then always remember to unplug your heater. I almost forgot. Let this go down about another inch or so, and then we'll fill her back up. Oops, lost track of time a little bit there. Alright, we're going to switch it over and get her filling back up. There she goes. Pretty good. Alright, we'll see you when she's filling up. There we go, we're almost at the top. This thing fills up pretty fast, so I'll let it fill up just a little bit more. I can open this tube a little bit more, just up to the corner a little bit, just to cover the water line. I don't like seeing the water line in there. Alright, see you in a minute. Also took the time to scrub this lid down, took a razor blade to it, cut off a bunch of the hard water stains and whatnot. So that's all done. Light looks good coming through there now. So we got a nice densely packed forest here for the shrimp and for the fry to kind of hide out in. And then on this side we got a nice rock pile for the shrimp. Also, I think the fry would probably go in there too. We got a helper kitty. Jeez. Okay. And then this nice piece of driftwood still with a nice chunk of moss on it now. That moss is looking pretty good, I think, in my opinion. And we got a couple other little pieces that I found in there and tucked them into the rocks, so hopefully we can get a nice bed of moss going up there. I think that would look nice. It's just Java moss, but I know it'll grow all funky all over the place. But as you can see, water change done. I'm going to let this clear up for a little while, and I'll show you an updated picture in maybe a few minutes or half an hour, depending on how long it takes. Alright, we'll see you then. Well, there we go, folks. All cleaned up. Did a little rescaping. I think it turned out okay. We'll wait for this to fill in a little bit, and hopefully it'll look better then once that moss starts to grow in that rock pile. Cleaned out the filters, the intake sponges. Got everything nice and clean. Did a nice water change, about 50%. Added in some Thrive S and some Excel. So hopefully these plants will bounce right back. Won't have any melting or anything. I usually don't on these ones. But there you have it. We'll catch you on the next one. Thanks for watching Bearded Bob. Peace out.